Alan Smith would like to address council with an update on his Stockburger site project.
Thank you. I'll be very brief because there's that much to say. We closed on the property, and I'm now the proud owner and monthly mortgage payee of a large mortgage. And we've had the traffic study completed. That was a $43,000 expenditure that I hope we're all benefiting from. I think I would have rather seen 2 new police cars, but they are what they are. The Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board continues to analyze, and they've told me they will be back to us. I've heard anything from imminently to several weeks. I think their time frames are a little different than the rest of the world, so we're just waiting to hear. And lastly, we're just sitting here, see it's on the agenda tonight, waiting anxiously for the TND ordinance to be passed, so the rules of the game are set forth and we know how we can proceed. Obviously, until we know what the ordinance says and what the guidelines are, we can't really go much further without having any guidance. So that's really the update. If there are any questions, I'll be happy to try and answer them.
Are there any questions for Alan? No? Yes? No?
Alan, would you just want to elaborate a little bit on what the current configuration is, excuse me, of the buildings?
Well, again, and it's funny, the newspaper called me, I think yesterday, and asked me, is it going to be all office or is it going to be, all retail? Is it going to be residential? And my response was, well, it's really up to the borough with their ordinance, and when we get that ordinance, that'll dictate to us, what the makeup will be. It appears right now that with the removal, per the traffic study, of the traffic circle, I see an improvement in that people coming to the traffic light, coming from the west, going east on Center Avenue. Right now, there are a few people that know that when that light turns red, they can snake back through behind the liquor store and sneak out on Penn Street. The plan is presently designed, will allow that almost another street to be through there that would exit not on Penn Street, but would exit out of what the entrance is to Stockburger Chevrolet now. So that could actually, I think, help the intersection, because we're in effect creating a right turning lane for anyone going west on Center Avenue to avoid having to get on State Street to make a right. So that bodes well. We still want to keep the plaza or the piazza in front on Center Avenue. We think that's the center of the town, and it would also make for a monumental entrance to the creek walk. So we kind of like that. And other than that, the rest of it is pretty much as you had seen, other than it's driving more of a residential component simply because of the parking issue. The parking needed for office space and retail is much higher, much denser than it is for residential. So in order to erect that garage and not have every spot taken by office, right now, again, subject to your ordinance, we see less and less office and more residential and retail.
Does anyone in the audience have any questions for Mr. Smith? I guess not.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.